Hey, it's UltraSonic, and am I back? No, not really. Welcome to Season 2 of the Lamppost SMP server. Now, yes, I'm not technically back. I mean, I still want to make videos, but definitely not as much as I used to. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're gonna be playing shaders now, because shaders is just awesome, and it's just so much better with shaders, in my opinion. And even though it's slightly laggy, I think it's still worth it. And if you like shaders, then um, oh well, you don't have to watch my videos, I guess. Sorry, but I just enjoy shaders too much to say no to it at all. I do want to make videos again, but it's definitely not going to be every week, or not even close to every week. I'm probably going to do just whenever I feel like it, really. So videos could be like months in between. Like it could take a few months before I be motivated enough to make another video, or it could be even like a few weeks, or maybe even a few days sometimes. So really, it just depends on how I'm feeling. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna really make a lot of videos much anymore, but I still want to make some here and there, because I'm not paid to do this at all, so it's just for fun. So, but I still want to do it, really, because this server has been on for over a year now. It just turned a year old. Like, I guess 2 months ago? In October? Yeah, October. And so much has happened. Now, this episode, the first one, I'm not going to show you around town or give you a tour like I usually do. I'll do that in my second episode. But the reason why I'm not going to do that right away is because, well, look at my skin. It's Christmas time. And I gotta show you something that I've built. And I spent many months working on this. And I really enjoy what I made. I've made my new base. Now, I've never really made like a base. I mean, if you remember in the last season of the Lamppost, which was quite a while ago, it was so many years ago. You remember I made Bruton? If you guys were even here for that, who's ever watching, it was like a medieval city that I was working on that had buildings that looked pretty much like this in this kind of style. But it never really went too far, and I never really made it as big as I wanted to, and that was like the only kind of base I've ever made, even though I didn't really do too much to it as I would like. But this time, I've actually made a base. And so we're going to go to it right now. And so let's go. Hello everyone, and welcome to Riverdale. Yes, I've spent so long making this. So many months. And it has been such a fun project. It's been the funnest and greatest thing I've ever done in Minecraft, ever. And I've just been like, every survival server I've been on, pretty much, I've always been doing medieval type buildings, and for doing it for so long, I just kind of get tired of doing that style. And it's nice to try to build something you've never really done before. I've never tried to build anything in this kind of style before, and it was this real challenge at first, but after a little bit, I got the hang of it, and it's been the funnest project I've ever done in Minecraft, I think, and it is my greatest thing I've ever done on survival server, definitely. Now, you might notice a few things, is that this uses a resource pack, and I need that to make things like Christmassy, to add Christmas lights, and in my opinion, it just looks so much cooler with these sort of features, especially with things like reefs and like this. Like, that just looks, and these doors and these trees, it just looks so good with this resource pack on. And then with shaders on top of that, it just looks stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love this place so much. Now, an interesting thing about this base is that it is my storage room. So if I want to get potions, I go to the cafe. If I want to get wood, I go to the wood shop, and even flowers too in there too. If I want to get terracotta or concrete, I go in the terracotta and concrete store. Or say if I just want to get some dirt or gravel, I go inside the earth store. And yeah, it's really cool because during the month of December, these stores actually sell these stuff, meaning that people can actually go and buy that dirt or buy that wood or buy those potions from those stores. I think I've talked too much, so now it's time for the tour. So first of all, this is where the portal is, and this is the town hall. So if you come in here, their villagers in every building, by the way. Took me a while to put them all here. I got two sort of workers here. And the cool thing about this area is it has these little redstone things. So if I need some more food, I just right click on this computer and it gives me some. Or if I need more ender pearls, I just go in here. And if I need a lot, I can just spam it and then I get a lot. And it's pretty fast. And yeah, if you go up here, this is just temporary storage for now. This is for stuff that I don't have buildings for. I don't have a building for nether stuff or what else? I think that's basically it. Oh, I got a ender pearl in my hand, I guess. And I don't have a building for meat yet. Whoa! Uh-oh. There's a door here. Is there a zombie? Well, this guy's not dead, so I'm not sure what happened there, but anyway, this is the mayor's office. You can see it's pretty cool. And so, let's keep going. So right next to the town hall, we have the concrete and terracotta store. And in here, this is what it looks like. It's kind of like, I kind of pictured it as like a thrift store kind of. That's kind of what I was going for. It's just where it sells tons of random items. And yeah, and the cool thing about these stores is that to pay for them, you literally just throw the diamonds at the villagers, and those hoppers underneath those honey blocks end up pick up all the diamonds, which is pretty cool. And there's not much up here, it's just like storage mostly. And so let's go to the next building, and this would be the block store. So this is where you would buy all your different kind of miscellaneous blocks. Like, you know, if you go in the crave menu and just search blocks, like everything that doesn't have its own category, kind of like random stuff like honeycombs or purple, if that's how you pronounce it, ice, obsidian, yeah, just all the random blocks, basically. And here they are. And it even has glass in here, too. And there's not much up here, too. It's just more storage. Some of the buildings' upper interior is more decorated. And they actually have more stuff. And so, I guess we already saw this a little bit, but let's see it a bit more. First, let's go outside real quick. And just... So this is the, Christmas tree area. I guess you didn't have to go outside, there's not much there. So this is the wood and flower store. And this is what the inside looks like. And if you go up here, there is just not much, just basically more storage. I need tons of storage for this stuff. So, yeah, this would work fine for me. And yeah, I really love this resource pack too. I actually made some of these textures myself. Like, I made this dead coral block texture, but most of them, like, and by most, I mean like 99.2% of the things in this texture pack I did not make. And I guess I should probably send the original texture pack in the description somewhere if I can find it, hopefully. There's actually 2 resource packs that I bought from. So here is the hotel, and if you go inside, this is what the inside looks like. We got the customer service area, and we even got a little Christmas tree here with some presents. Oh, and I should probably tell you guys that we have data packs on the server, and so we have a data pack where we get player heads when like a player is killed by another player. So that's how I was able to get these custom heads. These are actually my heads, and I just put the skin on my player and then kill myself with a bow, and I got these heads, and they stay the same even after you change your skin, which is pretty cool. And this is what this looks like. Oh, and we also have the armor stand data pack too. Both of those data packs are from Hermitcraft. If you don't watch Hermitcraft. And here's the kitchen. And if you go up here, here is the hotel rooms. Now I might add some more rooms because really there's only 3 hotel rooms in the entire city. So it isn't much. But I really like this window view because you can't really like, it kind of cuts out the the ends of the roads, which look kind of weird. So it almost feels like the city's complete. And it just looks so good. I love this view so much. And look at that little horse carriage. So Christmassy. Or I guess it's not a carriage, it's a sleigh. So that's room 1. And this is room 2. And room 3. And Classic Steam was in here, so he took this room and put some heads down. This is the stone room. We can buy all sorts of stone. This is what the first level looks like. And if you go up here, there's a little house up here. Now this actually looks really nicely decorated than the other houses. And oh yeah, this is part of the resource pack that I have. These are actually paintings. And yeah, I think it looks really cool with these sort of details in a custom resource pack. And this is another head too, it's a nutcracker. And look at this. Without a resource pack like this, it just wouldn't look as nearly as good or Christmassy. This Christmas tree and all these presents. But these are actually storage too. This is where I keep all my stone and stuff. Some of these are empty though. Because I sell like pretty much most of my stone right now. And there's another room. And there's some more storage in here. In case I ever need it, which I probably will because stone takes up a lot of room. And here's some more storage, and this is where I store all my diorite and andesite stuff. Alright? So there's a lot to see. There's like 23 buildings in this place, so you better move on. Here is the earth building where you can buy all your earth blocks, I guess. If that's what they're called. And yeah, so you got dirt, grass, sand, and I don't really have gravel here because I don't have enough gravel to sell. And if you go up here, it's just basically just storage. Not really much to see at all. This building is like the miscellaneous store. So for anything that doesn't really have a category, or things that are just like only for crafting, that are not actually blocks or placeable or anything, like slime balls or feathers, or just random things you need for crafting, like this kind of stuff, and even nether stars too. And yes, I'm selling these for 1 diamond for 1. Very cheap. And that's because I have a Wither Skeleton farm that is completely OP, and that was made by Rayworks. And here is the lamp store. Now this store is actually just for decoration only, because you can't actually get into the store, because this store is just a banner. But I really wanted to make a store or a building that used a banner for a door. I actually want to do that to a lot of buildings, because I think it looks really cool. Because you can really make some custom made doors look really nice without a resource pack. And not only that, but you can also make doors go sideways, which is impossible in Minecraft. And it's perfect for corner buildings. And from a distance, it looks really good, and it actually looks like it is a door from a distance. This is really cool. But anyway, let's just break in here. Oh, don't want to fall down there. Here's the inside. And there's still a villager in here, even though you can't go into the store or buy from it, because it's just a fake store. And yeah, I don't really know why I put bales up here, because there's nothing up here. I'm never gonna use this building. It's just for decoration. This building is like for all the decoration blocks, pretty much. And it's kind of like an antique store, is what I'm viewing it as, or maybe another thrift store, just with a bunch of random stuff. And here you can buy one item for 4. Most of them are relatively cheap, although some of them are not as cheap. But you know how like when you go to like vacation, or what's it called? Not a vacation. It's up here. I guess like vacation spots. Yeah, like this thing is always really expensive. So I'm not worried if things are expensive, because it kind of makes sense if it is. This is the banner store. You can see some banners on display outside. Here you can buy all the banners, but you can also buy wool and dye too, which is a thing that I don't think most people really realize about this store. And yeah, there's just so many good Christmas banners here, and I didn't make any of these. These are all found online, pretty much. And here's the upstairs area, and I really love this area so much, because this is where I make all my banners now. So a cool thing about this is that, just like this stone store, all these presents are actually where I store my stuff. This is where I keep all my dye. And if you go up to the second floor, we got more presents here. This is where I keep all my wool and some sticks too, to make banners. And I got a loom right here, but there's also a loom right here. And if I ever make a mistake and I need to use a cauldron to undo a pattern, which I actually do a lot, because I make a lot of banners, because I actually have a banner store, all you gotta do to refill that cauldron is to hit that trapdoor, and then what I do, I gotta click that, yes, and then I get that water from here, put it in there, and then to put this bucket back, all you gotta do is just click on the side of this map and put that in there. Oh, as you mentioned, you guys are probably wondering about this map. Classic Steam made this. Yes, he spent so many hours on it, and this is of our friend's face, pretty much. It was just a joke, mostly, but he did a really good job on it. It looks so good. And let's keep going on. So this is like the restaurant. So far, it's the only restaurant in the entire city, and this is where you get your soup. It's basically a soup store. And right now I only have suspicious stew. I don't really sell anything else right now. And here's a little kitchen area. This is where I would store all of my stuff. Since it's only for soup, I don't really need much storage for that, since I don't make really much of that. And here is the dining area. So yeah, it's like a little fancy restaurant. Now this building, as far as the interior goes, is definitely my favorite building in the entire city right now. This is Kringle's Toys, the toy store, and I think you can see why it's my favorite as far as the inside goes. Look at this. These are all player heads, and as I said before, I did this by changing my skin and then killing myself to get my head with the data pack that we have on the server, which makes you able to do this. And I'm selling all these heads. And we even got some Hermit's heads up here too, like little plushie toys. And we got so many Christmas heads too. It just looks so good. We even got Among Us too, all different kinds of colors. And if we go up here, there's not much, just mostly storage again. But there's a leather fireplace with a stocking, which is cool, and a really cool chandelier. And I really love this roof pattern. It looks really good using these smithing tables. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this building. We gotta go fast because there's a lot to cover. Here's the drugstore. This is the biggest store in the city. not including the town hall, but it just takes up a lot of area, I guess. And in this store, you basically just buy all the tool-related items, like Tomes of Undying, or saddles, or like armor or buckets. And if you just go up here, there's a little house up here too. There's a Christmas tree, a nutcracker, and here's the kitchen area. Sorry, I'm going too fast, but just realize how much time we have left. We have very little time left. And I've got the bedroom, another bedroom, a master bedroom, and here is a bathroom. Here's a redstone store with a very cool sign in the front using the armor stand data pack. And here's what the bottom looks like. And there's just basically just storage on top. And so yeah, that's what this looks like. Gotta go fast. Here's the fishing store. Here's what it looks like from outside. Got some nice icicles out here. It has a really cool feature for a bell. There's a bell on top. Yes. And here you can buy all the fish. And there's absolutely nothing up here yet. No storage yet, because I don't need storage for fish, at least not right away. As far as the outside goes, this building right here is probably my favorite building. Because I really like the windows, how they look, using the walls, making a little outline for the windows, which is a really neat trick that I learned. And I love the roof as well. And just everything about this, even uses ancient debris for decoration blocks. And the interior is great too, because look at this. You can buy all this armor, and you can just take it off, and then just buy it, just like a real store, which is really cool. And let's go up here real quick. This is what the upper area looks like. It's like another house on top, with some more storage with presents. And up here is a bedroom area, and another bedroom with more storage, and then this little bathroom right here. Next up, we have the produce store, where you can buy all the vegetables and fruits. And yeah, this is what the bottom area looks like, with a little Christmas tree in the front. And here's what the top area looks like. Just basically tons of boring storage, which nobody really cares about looking at. And I like how it looks on the outside. Especially this little tree area. But anyway, let's go to the next store. This is the tool store. And again, I love the paintings I used for this. This is a really neat little trick. And also, I really love the banners for the sign, using only the top part of the banners, which looks really cool. And here's what the inside looks like, which is also a really cool interior using more armor stand tricks. And people can actually take these off the racks, if I can do it. There we go. And buy these things, which is really cool. And this is what the top area looks like. Not really much to see. Just mostly storage and a little bit of decoration, but not really much. Alright, we're on the home stretch. Just 2 more buildings left. This is the fire station. Now, this is another building that is inaccessible, but let's go inside it anyway, because we can, and we should. And even though no one can go in here, I still fully decorate this, of course, like the lamp store. Here's what this looks like. There's a little Christmas tree with some presents and some fighter outfits. And we've got a fire truck right here. And if you go up here, these stairs, this is the bedroom. And we even got a little fire pole too. Here we go. The very last building to look at. And this is actually the first building that I ever made in this entire city. And this is the cafe, where you can buy all types of potions. Well, not all, but just a variety of potions, I guess. This is what the bottom area looks like. I really like it a lot. I spent a long time on this because this is the first building I made. It it really took me a while to get the design correct at first. And this is the top area. It's another house with more stores disguised as presents. And there's a little kitchen area right here, and for painting and some Christmas lights and a little couch too. And if you go up here, this is a bedroom for 2 kids, a little snow globe, and then this is the parents' bedroom with a little closet, and this is a teeny tiny bathroom. Oh, that took a long time, longer than I thought. So that's basically going to be the entire episode, is just me showing around this place. But that's okay, because I really love this place. It is my favorite thing I've ever built on Minecraft ever. And it's just so cool. And by the way, each one of these buildings, except for the first one I made, are actually copied off of actual Christmas Village buildings I found online. And so I technically didn't design any of these, except for this one. But I just basically transferred them to Minecraft. And I also didn't really design this car. I just found it online, but I changed the colors a bit. But I did design the rest of the cars, like the old-timey car. And there's a little truck over here too, which is pretty cool. And over here, I also designed this sleigh with these 2 horses. Oh, and how I kept these horses from wandering away is that I have them connected to a lead, which is like 5 blocks down, and it's just a limit so that the lead is like so stretched out that they can't move anymore. And so yeah, that's basically the entire town. And that's gonna be this episode, and I might have another one probably very soon. I actually made one a while ago, but just never uploaded it. So it's probably gonna be up in a few days or whenever really. So thank you for watching, and I guess I might see you all next time. And Merry Christmas.